I wait for the point where she's begging for it.
That's fair. Yeah, that's good. As you should.
Yeah.
I wait for a point. I like to be in a position where she wants it more than I do.
God, my ex did that, and that works.
Anyone else kind of turned on right now? I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of turned on.
Hello, everyone. Justin.
Guys, I've really good
rolling.
news. I've really good
What's
news,
the good
guys.
news? Give it to me.
I just ordered sushi. It's on the way.
I thought you finally.
Is it for all of us?
Did you say? What did you say?
I said I thought you finally hit puberty.
Wow. Is this how she wants to start the podcast?
God damn.
No, but if you walk into the post, it's gonna hurt.
If what?
If you walk into the post, it's gonna hurt.
Guys, everyone
fair
talking to the mic.
Fair enough. Damn, this girl wants. I don't know if I'm ready for this banter. I snorted way too much ketamine right before coming here. Guys, I don't usually do drugs. These girls just pulled up to my fucking house with a bunch of drugs, and I'm like,
I always do drugs.
fuck it. YOLO. YOLO. I'm a little bit too, like, fucking high for this shit. I also took some LSD again. Flashback to, what was it, episode 5?
Episode 5, you were like high on fucking acid, and you ranted about
I love drugs.
how to kill it on Tinder, which is a really good video.
Tinder's good. I briefly mentioned these ladies about the whole Mexico thing.
I was banned from Tinder until like a month ago.
Did you? I'm gonna get you banned
For
again.
what?
On Tinder.
For what reason?
On Tinder.
For promoting.
Yo, Matt, let's get her banned on Tinder.
Don't.
My buddy,
promoting what, like
David
your-
Bond taught me how to
their
get
OnlyFans?
banned girls
Yeah.
off Tinder. It's actually, imagine this. Imagine this.
don't.
If
I
a
had
girl
to change
pisses
my
you off,
number.
like I saw my buddy's ex-girlfriend on Tinder, and I'm like, banned. Like, to be fair, Amy was a cunt. She stole fucking 40 grand from my buddy.
You shouldn't use that word, but.
I used to live in Australia, so I'm allowed to say cunt. G'day, mate. How you going?
That's
How's it
valid. You know
going,
what?
cunt?
That's valid. Yeah, that's valid. Yeah.
Heard that.
That's
All right, guys,
valid.
let's get focused. Justin, introduce.
Welcome back to the Wingman podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Justin Marc, and we're here with our co-host, the one, the only, the only celebrity photographer, Matt Levine. And today we have two very special guests, all the way from 0nlyFans. Sorry, Ottawa, Canada. These lovely ladies drove all the way from Ottawa, and they're I can't talk, guys. I'm so fucking high right now. So I was gonna say they're coming on the podcast, but they're already here. And
Oh, we're not coming yet.
not
Oh.
yet.
Links in my
yeah.
bio if you want to see it.
Plug, I love it.
So we got the beautiful Ariel. Ariel, how do you say your last name?
Obey. It's French.
So if we just search up Ariel Obey, we'll find you.
Well, no, actually, my
What's your Instagram?
my screen name is Ariel Ice. So,
How do we find what's your Instagram?
my Instagram is Ariel Obey, but like my OnlyFans name is Ariel Ice.
Okay. And then we have this lovely lady that I met in the club last week. While my main chick was sleeping in my bed, and she was just giving me the eyes, and I'm like, damn, mommy, what's up?
Totally not.
I
gonna
actually
happen,
met
but-
Chloe first. Chloe, how did we meet?
We met because I was sitting on the garbage. No, I wasn't the garbage. Was it the garbage?
It was not the garbage.
It wasn't the garbage.
No,
I
it was just a
sitting
little
on a
ledge. Yeah, it was
I was
on a
just
ledge.
sitting on a ledge annoying the bouncer, and then Matt came up and he was like, "Hey, you look really hot. What's your name?"
Was that last week?
No, it was like 3 weeks ago. I think.
I said that. I feel like in your head,
I feel like that's
in my-
basically the gist of it. Yeah.
in my head, I probably said something different.
I believe it went along the lines of, "Hey, you're really hot. Can I get your Instagram? What's your name?" So,
Yeah.
Well, look at you. Now you're
And
here.
then now I'm
Lucky you.
subscribed to her OnlyFans.
it's a free subscription. I don't make my friends pay.
Oh, that's good to know.
Damn.
That's
I
good to
want the
know.
refund then.
Actually subscribe.
No, actually, no. I would just support the
I would
friends
have
though.
refunded you. I don't make my friends pay.
Okay. Let's check
So you're
it out
telling me
later.
right now, if I want to subscribe to your OnlyFans, you just like send me like a fucking free like friendship code?
Yeah.
Can you give me your referral code? Like, is there a referral program on your OnlyFans?
If you're starting an account, I will 100% give you my referral code.
Cool. Send me your referral code.
No, but to be honest, like, I met Chloe that night because I think I was like going through like a mini breakup with one of my main girls.
Which one?
I can't say that.
I can't even keep up anymore, dude. I'm pretty sure you broke up with like 3 girls in the past month.
You're one to talk.
No, that's the thing. I think I talked about the last episode. I went through 2 breakups in like within like 3 weeks. It was like the most, but I was like sad, but somewhat not sad because I'm like, who the fuck has this problem, dude? It's like, how can you be broken up twice within a week?
Were you dumped or were you the one doing?
I was dumped and I was really sad. So I think I was like, in the mood, fuck it, I'm just gonna.
Did they find
talk
out
to
about
girls.
the other girl? Is that what happened?
No, I think recently I've been very open that, with everyone that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Flashback to our last episode where I was talking about cheating. This is why you just got to keep it secret. Don't let your girl know about the other girls. What fucking benefit can come from that shit? God damn.
Girls
Seriously.
See, I
Girls
think
find out.
I think
Girls have
differently
ways.
though.
I have
Right?
ways.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
girls always find out.
Eventually.
That's
over a
why
long
I'd
period of
rather.
time.
That's
Become
why
a
I'd rather
fucking
be honest.
detective.
But that's a whole
Like-
different
I'm this
conversation.
close to walking into her
But yeah,
coffee shop.
so I saw Chloe, and then I did my little game thing, and then I don't know. I just thought she was super cool, and then we stayed connected on Instagram, and then
I'm a bro. What
Now
can I
she's
say?
here.
I'm nice. I chill.
yeah, she came off very like a bro girl, and also
Chill.
she told me that she does OnlyFans, and I recently started doing OnlyFans photography for some girls.
He's actually so fucking good. I stalked his page.
Yeah, just today.
Yeah. I stalked your page beforehand, but like, I stalked it again today.
So I recently started doing OnlyFans photography for some girls, and yeah, it's chill. So when she told me, I think you brought it up the first time we met that you did OnlyFans,
Yeah.
which is interesting because no girl usually do that. So I'm like, interesting,
Every
cool.
opportunity is business
And
opportunity.
I think 2 days before that, I did an OnlyFans shoot. That's why I told you I was an OnlyFans
Yes, because you showed me
photographer.
pictures of it.
Yeah.
You showed me your account and stuff, and you were like, and I was like, this is really good. And I showed it to my friend Melissa, and I was like, look, this is really
Yeah,
good.
and then Chloe's like, "Are you sure you're allowed to show her tits to me?"
It's just titties. It's just titties. Dude, she started changing in the middle of my living room right before coming in here, and she had her tits out, and she's like, "Sorry, like, I'm changing," and I'm like, "I'd be offended if you didn't take it out in the middle of the living room."
Yeah, I can see why you get along because you do that in front of me. I'm like,
Wait, I do that in front of you?
yeah, you changed in my living room naked.
Do I?
Well, that's something you would do.
If you're not the naked neighbor, if you don't have a naked neighbor, you are the naked neighbor.
I'm like, I've been naked in my own living room while you've been there for sure.
Your living room has a lot of windows to be naked in it.
Oh no, we walk around naked all the fucking time. It's actually really interesting because I was naked one time and I was sitting on the balcony and I saw one of our neighbors in the other building who's naked too. And I'm like, whoa, this is fucking trippy as fuck.
Do you guys like make eye contact and then just both go change?
I don't know if he saw me.
Clothes?
But I saw this guy just standing in his windowsill with his like, like hands on his hips, like waving, his penis waving in the wind. And it was just like beautiful.
An ugly naked man from.
Oh my god, yes! No, that's literally.
with the big
Okay,
poking
I was
device
literally
when they
just
go in
about
there
to
and
say
poke him with a bunch
yes.
of
Poke him with the
chopsticks.
stick when they thought he was dead.
Yes.
Stop it! You're
Have you
killing
seen
me.
Friends?
Oh my god.
No. Oh, Friends.
Yes.
Friends, this show.
Yeah, I love Friends.
Where
Which
ugly
one?
naked man, they think he's dead one time, so they glue a bunch of chopsticks together from Joey's and Chandler's apartment, and then they just poke
Briefly
him through the
remember.
window. And then he wakes up and they have this giant poking device, and he's like, and then he starts screaming at them, and Joey's like, retract the poking device, retract the poking device.
I
They're all,
haven't seen
leaning
it,
up.
but
Oh,
it
it's
sounds funny.
fucking golden.
Wait, so Chloe and Ariel, what's the relationship dynamic? What's going on here?
Friends with benefits.
So are you guys like hooking up,
oh my
best
God.
friends? What's happening?
She's my mini me, honestly.
Yeah, we established that in the
Like,
car.
yeah, I've realized that she's basically just a younger version of me. And
Wait, so how old are both of you?
So I'm 27.
No way.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
27.
27.
What the fuck?
94. I know.
Audience, how old do you think she is? How old does she
That's
look?
like MILF material right there. God damn.
What? Ariel, straight up, you walked in here, I thought you were like a 19-year-old girl.
Oh my god, thank you so much. That's like the best compliment you give me.
Do you have children?
I fucking know. I don't have children.
want
Oh
one?
my god. Maybe.
You like age as well as my mom.
The eyebrows with that. Do you want one?
Maybe. We'd make some pretty good looking children.
They would be
Wow.
cute. They would be cute. They'd be short though.
Yeah, but you can't keep them. I only impregnate girls who get rid of them. Or like leave them on
Could I
like a
only get
fire
rid of
station.
babies?
Yeah, well, listen,
my fetish.
it's fine because I'm.
Leave them at a fire station. So they
Yeah.
have to go through the whole pregnancy.
Yeah.
I can barely take care of myself. I can take care of a kid right now. So
So Chloe,
take care of your cat.
Chloe and Ariel, what do you guys do?
I
Tell
sell,
us a little bit more about you.
I sell nudes.
Sick.
I also sell nudes.
damn.
I'm also a promoter.
You know what you guys should do? You
Wait,
should sell
promoter.
nudes as NFTs.
But what do you promote?
Trust me, it's in the works. I'm working on it.
So,
Don't worry. It'll be soon.
Ariel, what do you promote?
So I've promoted for festivals like EDC in Vegas, which is super fun. Festivals in Ottawa like Escapade, Il Sonic in Montreal. I've also promoted for clubs in Ottawa.
Uh-huh.
Just like, pretty much anywhere where somebody wants to pay me to come and
Sick.
have a good time and fucking
Sick. So you bring people into these like big events.
Yeah, essentially.
Do you do nightclubs?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's exactly what Justin and I do on the side as well. So it's awesome. It's fun. It's a great
fun.
way to meet people.
So fun. You get paid to party. Like,
Exactly.
how can you...
Why don't you do that in
Living the dream.
Toronto? Why in Ottawa?
You know what? Brian Pownell, so the same thing to me. Do you know him? Brian Pownell?
Of course I know.
Yeah, of course you do. Everybody in fucking Toronto knows him.
Apparently I'm the only
He's
person that
been trying to get me to fucking move to Toronto for so long, and then finally, like, now that I'm coming to Toronto, he's in fucking LA right now. Asshole.
Yeah.
I hope he fucking watches this. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just feel like if I'm gonna move out of Ottawa, I might as well go to LA, right? Like,
Yeah. It's not that
It's
far
this-
ahead, I guess.
LA's a shithole though. It's like a third world city.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
it
it's a different
sucks,
vibe, though,
and
dude. It's,
people
like,
there
sunny.
are super fake. But like all the people that I work with are there, and I make way more money there than I do here, if we're being honest. So
Maybe that's the move you need to make.
You know
Maybe
why I
that's the
like
next
Toronto?
level.
Toronto's like
Yeah.
Toronto's like a cold LA. It's like Toronto, you got the Miami clubs, you got the Miami weather in the summer, right? You got the boats and shit. You've got the New York business style of shit. You got New York fashion, and then you got the LA culture, the LA people. You know what I mean?
Toronto's turning into the next big city, though. Not gonna lie.
Fucking
That is
great.
fair.
I love Toronto.
It is slowly.
oh, sorry, I just scratched
Okay.
my ear.
I thought something's wrong with the headphones, but yeah, Toronto's turning into the next big city. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of like big productions are already happening here, and I think in the next like 10, 15 years, it
you have
might be
the
as
right
big
to
as
do
like it might get as big as like New York and LA and like London and all those like big cities. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because like this is like an unfortunate thing being a photographer. One of the reasons why I consider like quitting photography is because I wanted to work with big brands and really like the top models, right? But what happens if a model is really good in Toronto, where do they go?
To LA or Miami.
New York.
LA, New York,
New
London,
York, yeah, London.
right? So Toronto just
don't
becomes
care.
this like city of like these like girls that
Up and
didn't make it.
coming. It's like, yeah, or up and coming girls that then leave.
Yeah. And this applies to like almost every single industry. It's like if you are not good enough for LA, you just like stay in Toronto. If you're not good enough in New York, you stay in Toronto. You're not good enough in fucking London, you're staying in
Or-
Toronto. So I'm working with these like very like just almost good enough models that I'm just like, yo, is fuck. You know, if I want to take photography to the next level, I have to move to New York or LA or London, like those big fashion
You could
cities.
do Montreal, maybe.
Montreal's bigger than Toronto, yeah, when it comes to
Montreal's
fashion.
bigger for fashion, definitely.
Yeah,
Especially because of the old timey vibe there. It's nice.
yeah,
Especially with like old Montreal, you can do a lot of shoots with old Montreal.
yeah. But again, might as well just move to LA.
And it comes right back
So
around.
I wouldn't be surprised if I end up like, you know, living next to Ariel in
Yeah,
LA
right.
in like
I like Toronto.
5 to
better.
10
I
years.
mean, come on, a house by the beach, like
No, 'cause
And it's
here's the thing.
sunny.
It's really expensive.
In-N-Out burgers.
There's a lot of homeless crackheads.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just
But-
like your quality of life goes down.
You know what? But there's bad things to be said about anywheres that you live.
Toronto has a GDP of $300 billion US, which is like the same as Singapore. So it's like, I feel like Toronto's a city. If you can't make it, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Okay, hear me out though. You buy a bus, you convert it into a house, you just fuck off to a field. Live there for the rest of your life.
Yeah, let's live in like a little homeless camper van.
I'm gonna make a nice, really nice school bus. I'm gonna transition it into a nice little hippie bus. I'm gonna take it all
I
around,
thought of that.
all
Just
around
taking
North
like
America, all around Mexico, everywhere.
taking like a girlfriend that I really like and just fucking off
Fucking
and
do
just
it by
say
myself
fuck
with my
everyone.
cat. Me and my cat. I like how you said a girlfriend you really like.
One of the many.
Yeah.
Just pick one. I choose you.
Eeny, meeny.
I mean,
We're too
you
open
could
in
totally
this
do it.
podcast.
No, you could. I don't feel like we're open enough. Like, just keeping it
No,
real.
no,
Like,
no,
fuck.
keep it real. We're not.
I've done that.
We're too open for most people, but we're not open enough because, like, shit. Should we say that?
Dude, I don't give a flying fuck because here's the beauty of filming this podcast. Our rotation of like hosts is going to change by the time with our backlog. By the time we put out this content, so like all the girls I'm seeing right now are probably not going to be there a couple of months from now. It's like, it's all good, baby. You know what I mean? I cheated on you. I don't know.
As long as it's just for marketing.
I'm
He's just
joking.
trying to provoke
I was
a point.
joking. Babe, I love you.
It's all for
Talk
marketing.
about
These are
after
marketing
today, and you're
statements.
actually gonna have cheated on someone, and it's gonna be true.
What are you talking about?
Blame our copywriter.
I don't cheat.
Right, totally. Not that kind of person.
I would
Blame our PR
never
person.
hook up with another girl. Why are you winking at me like that? Is there something wrong with your eye?
Yeah, Chloe, we're full of shit. We're both virgins.
I'm actually a virgin.
Oh my god, same guys.
I'm really shy.
Shit, I've been really shy to say that. I'm so glad you're so open with
We're shy.
it. Looks into the camera.
Can you guys stop? You're giving me a boner. Stop. I'm actually on like a lot of drugs right now. So, because I have to take Cialis. Do you know what Cialis is?
Yes.
It's like Viagra, but it lasts like 36 hours. I take that once every 2 days.
Why would anybody need an erection to last for 36 hours?
You don't. It's just like when you it's like a prescribed medication. So when you get on it, you just gotta like stay on it. So the way the doctors recommend you take it is just you just take it like once every like 24 to 36 hours. It just stays in your bloodstream. Then I drank some coffee, took some LSD, took some ketamine. So this is a lot for me right now, guys. You guys are overwhelming me. Like seriously, what the fuck? But like that little like thing, like I felt it. I felt it twitch. I felt it move a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well,
This
Sorry to
conversation is
inconvenience
getting
you.
weird and weird. I love it. Anyways, so
it was that easy.
Chloe and Ariel. So you two, what's your favorite thing about your job?
The freedom for me. Making your own schedule, right? Like,
That's what it is. Like a lot of girls, a lot of girls that I know, right? They have very strict parents, but I know for sure that if their parents weren't strict, they would totally do it. So a lot of girls are scared of what other people might think.
You just have to get over that.
So what would be your message for all those girls? Because they're stuck probably doing like grocery store jobs or like working at Starbucks.
Hey,
And they're
I have nothing
hot as
against
fuck.
grocery store jobs and working at Starbucks. I was hot as fuck and I worked in a grocery store. I just happened to think that I could also sell my body and it worked well.
I worked at a Quiznos right when I got discovered for premium Snapchat. And like, yeah, I mean, honestly, the only thing I would really say to those people is like, if your family really loves you, like I was worried about that exact same thing when I started doing it. And I hid it from my family for a good solid year. And actually, I wasn't the one that told them. A family friend forwarded my mom the website to my premium Snapchat. And, you know, she brought it up with me. She's like, oh, so Ariel, what is this? I thought you were just a model. And I had to explain to her, well, yeah, you know, nude modeling pays a lot more, Mom. And by the end of it, you know, like we had a long talk. They were kind of, my dad was really pissed. Mom was a little more like, okay, like get your bag, girl. But by the end of it, they were just like, as long as you're safe and, you know, I mean, it's not like it's porn where like you're doing shit with some random dude that you don't know. And someone's telling you like, oh yeah, like take it up the ass, fucking, oh yeah, right there.
I mean, I don't know about your videos, but
shut up. Well, fucking whatever. You do what you're comfortable with on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
On Snapchat, whatever.
Chloe,
So,
do
like,
you do porn on OnlyFans?
I won't answer that. It's up to find out.
You have
wow.
to subscribe.
You should make one.
I'll do like literally. It's scary to say this. Sorry, Mom. I'll do anything for money. But
All right. Good to know. Good to
You
know.
see, that's the thing. I think there's a direct correlation with people who make a lot of money and people don't give a fuck.
I gotta pay for my school,
You know?
man.
True.
Like fuck everyone else.
Gotta
I
pay
gotta
the
pay
bills.
for
the
fucking
people
school.
the people that
Shit's
make a lot of money,
expensive.
they usually don't give a flying fuck about what people think.
It's because you can't.
Well, you could die tomorrow, so like, why
That's
should
the-
you care
yeah.
what people think?
No one's gonna remember you, right?
Okay, hear me
when
out.
you die.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and regardless, their own opinion is a version of you that they've created in their head. So fuck it, because regardless, it's not going to be accurate to who you are, and you know who you are. So as long as that's okay, then you're good to go. As long as you're okay with who you are, you just have to stick with that. So when someone says
Yeah.
something to you, you're like, they're like, I respect you less because you do OnlyFans. It's like, okay, I respect myself enough for both of us.
And there's other people that will respect
I like
you more because you do OnlyFans, like me.
That's fair.
It's like I respect girls who do OnlyFans. That takes a lot of fucking balls.
It does.
That's
take
like
balls.
a lot of
us.
work.
That's like us doing the Wingman podcast.
Yeah. No, seriously. When we started this, it was super controversial. Like, obviously, girls are dating, don't like the fact. Like, he was in a very serious relationship, like 2-year relationship. Do you think his girlfriend liked that? He's like, hey, babe, I have to pretty much break up with you because I'm gonna go create this new business.
Did you
This new
break up with her to
podcast."
create this?
Oh my god.
Pretty much.
It's fucking golden.
That's honestly, yeah.
Well, I mean,
He did.
hey,
Because
that's-
He did.
purpose over pussy.
Yeah, no, that's
Money
true.
over bitches.
You got to make sure.
No, it's
that
not even money. It's not even the fucking money.
No, you
I
gotta
don't
make
even
sure that
expect
you're
to make a lot of money from this.
You got to make sure you're okay with yourself as a person and happy.
I
want to
live a life where I'm fucking happy and I feel
Yes.
like I've lived my purpose.
Yeah.
You know?
You got to live a life you don't feel like you got to take a vacation from. Like you're all
Exactly.
Like, you know,
And I'm willing to lose a lot of girls to fulfill that purpose.
as you should.
Have you guys ever have you had a friend who died?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think they died happy?
No.
I have a buddy I went to college with, and like he committed suicide, and I honestly don't think he fucking died happy. He was a really good friend of mine.
It's turned dark really quick.
Yeah, no, I know it's super, but like, so in my head, I'm like, you could fucking die at any moment. Why not live every single day and every single moment like it's your last to the fucking fullest?
Okay, I have something for that. So when I was 15, one of my closest friends that I had been like my mom's best friend, her daughter, we'd grown up together. She was like my cousin, basically. She died. No reason why. We don't know why. She collapsed in front of her refrigerator before work one day. Traumatizing. I was 15, and I never got to go to her funeral or anything because I was going on my exchange. So I left for Switzerland the day of her funeral. So I got to plan everything, but I never actually got that closure and stuff. And that's when I like, kind of learned how to be like, okay, well, you could kind of, like I have that fuck it mentality where it's like anything could happen. You don't really know what's going to go on. So when I went on my exchange, I lived it to the fullest because of her, because she wanted to travel and wasn't able to. And then like 3 days after she died, she got into university. So that was also really wholesome, but sad. But yeah, anyways, but it's just kind of like if someone goes, like you don't know what's going to happen the next day. So you just kind of have to say fuck it and make yourself happy. And 100%. I just lived with that. So. And
this next thing I'm about to say might sound really dark, but I actually got this from the book, The Way of the Superior Man by David Data. It's a great book if you're a guy and also a girl actually, but it's mostly made for men. But one of the concepts in the book is live as if your father was dead. What if you were free from expectations of your parents? How would you live your life differently?
I've already done that.
Exactly how I do right now.
Exactly how I'm doing it right now. But I remember being that person that I always thought of like what my parents would think before I make a decision.
I started OnlyFans, I got kicked out of my house.
Yeah.
My mom looked at me and said, not under my roof. And I said, okay, bye.
Wow. Damn. That's crazy.
Just quickly like that, I grabbed my keys and I was like, okay, see ya. Left like that. And that was the end of the conversation.
That's what you have to do sometimes, right?
She didn't talk to me for 3 weeks.
Fortune favors the bold.
Yeah.
Happiness favors the bold.
Crazy.
It just takes
But,
some fucking guts and courage.
You gotta follow your dreams.
Step it.
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I just wanted to pay for my school without debts.
It's a good call.
Yeah, I was like, this is the easiest way to do it. Being a cashier for $13.75 an hour. It's great. I love getting yelled at by Karens all day and screamed at about my incompetence and how I'm too high to do my job. That's great. I love it. I'll smoke tokes in the back and then go back to work, whatever, all day long. However, I want more money, so I just did that instead of,
So
working my ass off.
I
I worked
have
my ass off in a different way.
so much respect for you guys for actually doing it. Like I appreciate it. It's awesome. I think
have a lot
it's
of respect
awesome.
for you guys too.
Subscribe. I'm subscribing after. No,
There's
seriously.
some great content on both of ours.
Oh yeah.
I don't watch porn.
I've never subscribed to someone's
It doesn't have to be porn,
OnlyFans.
it's art.
Okay. I like
It's,
that.
Yeah. Art's
I like that.
subjective. So.
Do
What-
you make it if you don't watch it?
I have made porn. I filmed
We learned
a
today
lot
it's
of
not
sex
porn
tapes.
if there's no videographer telling you what to do.
All right. Okay.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. No, but I have made a porno with 2 porn stars when I was in LA. And
Simultaneously?
Yeah, it was with
Ooh,
it was a threesome. A little
Nice.
threesome. I never
I'm
released
trying to get one of those set up this week. Girls, let me know if you're down to film it. Come my way.
All right. Okay.
I already have a guy. I just need to film.
Right.
I was actually thinking of leaking a sex tape. How funny it would be, just like, because like I mean I have a
Kim
large.
Kardashian.
Do it on
No,
Reddit.
well, that's the thing. I have a large fucking. I actually have like a pretty large audience on social media. So I imagine if like leaked a sex tape, that shit would probably pop the fuck off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't really say you're gonna leak a sex
I know.
tape and then have
I know. I'm
sex
like,
tape
I leaked a sex
you
tape.
know?
Well, who knows?
No
Who
longer
knows?
leaked.
Whoopsie.
No, I
Now
swear.
everyone's
I swear
just
it
waiting.
wasn't
They're
me.
like
It
checking
wasn't me. I
everything.
swear it wasn't
Where is
me.
Justin's sex tape?
It's just a coincidence, guys. I swear.
Chloe, what's your honest opinion about us?
I think you guys are chill. Seem like a couple of fuckboys, but you're chill.
I'm not a fuck boy.
No, we're
What
not
the
fuck
fuck?
boys. What the fuck?
Okay. You're not fuckboys.
That's fucking
you're chill.
offensive. Can you imagine if I went on some girls' podcast and I'm like, "You're a fucking whore." She's like, "What do you
She's
think?"
basically calling us a whore.
Yeah, I know. It's like some girls like, "Hey, Matt, what's
Chloe,
your honest opinion of
you're
me?"
all-
How many
Also a
girlfriends
whore.
do you have at one time to not be
What?
like you said you okay.
I only had 2, and I broke up with one
That's
of them.
only 2. What the fuck? That's
Okay,
not even
I'm
sorry,
I'm
digits.
sorry. You're definitely not a player.
My buddy David has 11 girls in his harem. Okay.
There's 7 on the roster.
Do you actually?
7
Damn.
guys. I only have 4 girls on.
Damn. All right. Okay. Shit.
All right, what were we talking about before? We're rolling.
You asked me about my ethnicity.
Oh.
She looks African American.
And then he said he hated Italians. And then we started talking about what Italians
Okay.
did in World War II, which is fair. That was,
That was a
pretty
joke.
shitty.
So
It's
I
a
have a
joke.
girl.
Still pretty shitty, though. Like what they did in World War II, not the joke.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm confused now because now one of my girlfriends want
One
to
of.
come to the club because you invited her friend.
I invited
told
her.
you not to.
It was an accident. Because what I do, I just like copy and
Long-ass
paste
name.
my invites. Like being a club promoter is so fucking hard because I'm just like DMing
It's like
fucking
I
chicks.
told
It's
her-
just like
yeah.
Yeah, I
boom,
told.
boom,
Answering
boom.
messages
No, it's
24/7.
it's true. It's true.
And I accidentally messaged his girl because like I got the name mixed up. I thought it was a different Stephanie.
I've done that with an ex-boyfriend
I got a
before,
half a
and he showed up and actually
Oh.
like ruined the entire
Yeah.
fucking night. So
No, that's
I feel
happened.
you.
That's happened. Yeah.
So I told one of my girlfriends and I said that hey, we're having a boys' night, whatever. I don't know. Sometimes like I want to have like me time, you know, like some space.
Yeah, everybody deserves me time.
And it's not that I didn't want to see her. I really want to see her. But some weekends I'm just like, okay, I want
Some
free
weekends
time.
you just want to have other bitches.
I'm cutting it out.
She's not gonna watch this podcast, Matt. There's no way that no. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm
No,
sorry.
you need to stop. And I'm like, oh, we're having a boys' weekend. And Jess is like messaging all of her friends. It's like, come party tonight.
Oopsie.
But it's whatever.
For $5.
You want it back? Because I don't really want it.
Oh,
If you guys want to see this, go subscribe to her OnlyFans.
God damn.
She eats granola bars on her OnlyFans. Oh wow.
I'm getting
Granola, you want a granola bar?
Yeah, no one wants some granola bar. It's a Nature Valley one.
You have
so
to
I
feed
hold my
Justin
hand
those.
over
Like
it.
what you feed.
I have like trauma from eating granola bars growing up because my parents used to like force feed me them because I wouldn't eat enough.
Oh my god, Sam!
Yeah.
Same.
I
Oh my
hate,
fucking God, I
like,
can't eat
Especially the
chewy
Nature
ones.
Valley ones.
No,
I was
I
sick
can't
of this
eat
shit,
it.
dude.
You're
I'm
butter
eating a
ones.
granola bar right now.
I can't eat the peanut butter ones from these, and I can't eat the chewy ones.
All my
can't
parents would
eat-
buy. They just
From
like feed me
the
up with
President's
fucking.
Choice chew ones.
Yeah.
Done.
No, those are really good though.
Wait, so
No, my
Chloe,
dad made me eat 4 of them after.
Chloe
lunch
and
every day.
Ariel. Chloe and
And then
Ariel,
took a
I
juice
have a
box.
question for you guys.
I have an answer for you.
What's your dating life like right now?
Be honest. Keep it real. Keep it real.
Oh my God!
Our
This is
dating
the
life's
worst
about-
time to ask me this question. Holy shit! Wow.
It's about the same right now.
Motherfucker.
We're both single as a Pringle.
Sure.
Ooh.
I thought you had 7 boyfriends and 4 girlfriends.
No, I have 7 on the roster.
Well, like,
Oh.
oh yeah, but like
We gotta catch
when
up.
it-
Holy shit! They should start the Wing Girl
we're- no,
podcast.
but we're
What
talking,
the fuck?
hey, Chloe, we're talking technically here. Technically, we're single.
Oh, technically, I'm on a
Technic-
break then. Technically.
Okay, well,
Forgetting into technicalities here.
Technically, I'm a virgin.
Technically, Rachel and Ross were on a break, but that didn't mean shit.
That's the excuse I'm gonna
They
use.
didn't watch Friends, so they don't get that reference.
Yeah, no. My dating life is Have you ever been on the Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland? That's my dating life.
It's like up and down, left, right.
Yeah. Every fucking direction except for straight.
It's like you can fit 30 people.
That sounded. What do you mean? Every direction except for straight. You like guys. You like guys.
I like guys and I like
So,
girls.
so her dating life is comparable to a roller
So
coaster.
funny, Chloe tried having sex with one of my girlfriends.
Really?
Chloe.
That's
I'm
inappropriate.
really drunk. I support that statement though. She was
I'm
hot
not
as shit.
surprised.
She was hot as fuck.
I'm not surprised.
Hot as shit.
Chloe went up to one of the girls I'm seeing, and just like, and then
She was like, no. She was like, I was like, hey, you're really pretty, and she was like, thanks. And I said something about like how she should come. She's like, oh my, I'm already sleeping with someone else tonight, and I was like, oh, I bet you my bed's comfier. Like, we'd probably have more fun.
I don't know what to say to
You
that.
little-
And then Chloe came up to me. She's like, I'm taking your friend home.
Is that you little cock blocker?
And I'm like, no, Chloe, I'm taking her home.
It didn't work.
You little cock. You're trying to be a little cock blocker.
It's because she thinks she has game. No, like,
are
like full disclosure here, not to shit on you guys, but it's like, let's be real. Women they hit a fucking peak very early. Like 18 to 30 is like your fucking prime time.
No,
Right?
that's just
So I
what
only have
society
3 years
deems.
left.
That's
No.
just what society
Guys-
deems is for women.
Guys,
You realize you're telling me
they're
I have
40
3 years left.
no,
then.
but you gotta understand something though. Do you think you're gonna be able to live this like OnlyFans girl life when you're 42?
Did you think that I was 27 when I walked in here? No, you did not. So apparently I can.
I didn't think anything of it. Actually, Chloe told me last night that you were 28. So
I'm not fucking 28.
I thought you
That's
turned 28.
offensive.
Asshole.
I thought you turned
Asshole.
28 this year. I'm sorry, I suck at
Asshole.
math. I
I'm
suck at math.
27. Fuck you.
I normally tell people you're 21, so.
Fuck.
but you gotta realize
You.
something. The average guy will probably find you more attractive when you're 18 versus like when you're 25. You know what I mean?
Men want one thing.
Thanks.
Boobs.
Thanks.
I have 2 things. Boobs.
You know, you're just like inadvertently fucking shitting all
She
over
hit it.
me
I'm
I'm
right
not
now.
trying to offend you.
Right on the spot.
I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just keeping it real. I'm
know
just
how
keeping
to
it
hit it
fucking real,
properly.
okay?
Is he not inadvertently shitting all over me right now?
Oh, 100%.
I'm not shitting on you. I'm shitting on the reality of the way our society is structured. Because when a woman hits like fucking 28, 29, 30, what she has to start doing is she has to start dating guys who are older, right? Because think about this, Ariel. It's like, if a guy's like 30, he could date you, sure, right? But let's say, like, are you not intimidated or feel competitive with girls who are slightly younger?
No,
You don't feel that way?
no.
I've had girlfriends. So my ex-girlfriend Valentina,
That is a whole lot
she
of
was 30 when I was 24, and the thing is, I didn't know. I thought she was 23.
I
The
want you on
moment
top
I
of the
found
ledge
out she was
tonight.
30, I just kind of like subconsciously didn't want to be with her anymore. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, I kind of want like a
I
younger
wanna be able to
girlfriend.
not feel my feet.
You know what I mean?
Because my boots
And
hurt.
so,
Well, that's a you thing though. Like, I mean, you know that's fine. If that's your preference, then that's totally okay. But like, I mean, I personally, I like who I am as a person. I mean, I'm not.
it's not about your personality though.
I'm not like a fan of my age, and like, yeah, I get the whole age thing, but like, it's okay for like women to date older men. Men don't want to date older women for the most part, but
Men tend to want to date younger guys.
you know what
Younger
though?
girls, sorry.
But here's the thing. You know what?
And younger
Every
guys.
every ex-boyfriend that I've had that is fucking like we've broken up, and then he dates a fucking 18-year-old after me, which has happened twice. The second they break up, the second I get a message, oh my god, you were nothing but amazing. I'm so sorry. That girl was fucking crazy. She was fucking
You know why?
insane.
Because the younger girls don't have the mental maturity and emotional stability. The older
Exactly.
women do because there's more character development and more life experience.
Exactly. It's just
right? But the
about-
younger girls are prettier. That's just how it is.
Well,
Or they can be at least.
Not always.
Don't feel offended.
Rude.
Listen,
I don't think
love,
you're old.
I love older women.
Ariel, I've dated girls in their mid 30s to be honest.
I love you.
So I
Thank
think
you.
you're a good
You're
age.
sweet.
I think you're
no,
beautiful.
okay, but
I
no,
know,
all right, okay.
I thought you were attractive the moment I met
all right,
you.
whatever. You're
Okay.
ageist. I get it. Like, but you know.
You can't compare
But-
ageism to like racism because
Shut
it's
up.
not the same. It's
But-
not the same. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just keeping it
you're
real.
Not, you're not.
That's
You're
it.
not. You're not. But you could throw in a little. But you look good though.
You do look good. You look
No,
hot as
I-
fuck.
I
Look
know
at your
I
beautiful
look-
eyes.
I know
Look at
I
your
look-
gorgeous eyelashes.
Ariel, you won the genetic lottery. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ariel, I want your babies.
I'm not fishing for compliments. Trust me.
Ariel, I want you to have
just-
my unplanned pregnancies. Ariel, I
I'm not
want you
too-
to have my sixth abortion.
I'm a whole year older than you, though. I'm a whole year older.
It's okay. I like MILFs.
Can you handle that? You just said you liked the younger girls.
I like them all. I like them all.
Your first lie to me. Oh my god.
No, I do. I actually, so one of my actual goals, I'm actually tell you like the reality of my dating life, okay? I like to
Are we in a
hook up with
relationship now? Because you just lied to me.
Oh my
You just
God,
lied.
this is
Our
the first fight.
lie.
I'm
Just like
witnessing.
every one of your
First fight?
ex-boyfriends.
Oh my god.
I like to date older girls.
Is it
but
am I
don't,
toxic
I like to
'cause
hook
I'm
up with
getting
younger
turned
girls.
on by this?
Yeah, you are.
What doesn't turn you on is my question.
Let's talk about that. What turns you guys
Socks with sandals.
on? What turns you guys on?
What's your turn on?
Oh my god.
2 words, Justin.
when a guy says when a Shut the I love it when a guy says good girl. You know, like and he's
See,
fucking-
I've heard of that. Some girls like getting called good girl, and some girls like getting called bad girl.
Hear me out.
So if I call you bad girl, it won't turn you on?
Well,
tell
no, but
you
I,
early
no,
skip
in the
that
punish me
sense-
afterwards, it's
No,
fine.
but it's like, it's the context of it though. Like, when you like, a guy fucking like comes in your mouth and you swallow it and he's like, good girl. And you're just like,
No. It's when
Yeah.
you're making out and then you go and like you're doing your thing below him, then he just grabs your face and just smacks it and then just spits in your mouth until then just like grabs your head to keep going. That's it.
Matt, take notes.
I'm taking notes.
Take notes. Write this down.
Mm-hmm. When I lose my virginity.
I want to be
Also,
treated like the little whore I am.
Girls also like, I mean, like, well, like when we're being fucked, like guys don't know this, but like we like it when you make noise, like fucking make some
grunting?
fucking
Ear
noises.
daddy.
We don't want to be the only one making noises in the room. It's
I wanna hear
too
that.
much. Yeah, like we want to hear like the
Fuck.
fuck yeah,
Fuck,
like
baby, that
oh,
feels so
Justin,
yeah.
Justin,
good, baby.
can
You're
I hear
so
your
fucking
grunt?
wet.
So I'm actually going to tell you guys a secret. The reason most guys don't make noise in the bedroom is because of years of sneak masturbation in their parents' house. Okay?
That's fair.
So I'm aware of this, and I know girls like grunting, so I purposely make grunting noises, even if I'm not really feeling it. So I'll be like fucking, I'll be like, oh, babe, you're so fucking sexy. I do this thing where like I like purposely go near the girl's ear and I like whisper in her ear. I'm like,
That's the best. No, that's the
hot.
fucking best.
You're
Though.
so fucking
That is
sexy.
literally
Yeah,
the
no,
best.
God,
So
yeah,
beautiful.
girls love that.
That is the
I'm gonna
best.
need to go to church tomorrow.
And then just like the hair grabbing, it's just like
That's
when
my
you
shit.
grab the hair, it has to be like it's
That's my shit. I've got a whole like bondage setup. I've got the handcuffs.
That's what I
I've
got.
got butt plugs. I've got
don't have
silk
butt plugs.
Did you
ties.
say your
I
mom's
got
called
eye
you?
masks.
No, we got girls pulling up.
Are they gonna be dry?
No, they're gonna be in the background. Our life is so funny.
Like I have like a whole little sex drawer.
Toys.
Do you guys use sex toys?
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind?
Yes.
Oh my god, I use a womanizer, and it's like this little.
I just fucking bought one.
I also use a
I just
womanizer.
bought one.
Okay, you're gonna make your girl squirt all over
Men
your
who have
dick
sex
if you
toys
use
are a red
that
flag.
while you're fucking her.
I already make them squirt.
Like, listen, like, put it on her clit while you're fucking her. She will squirt on your cock, and it'll be the best thing that both of you have ever experienced.
That's actually my fetish. I love squirting. I
Squirting's
love
great. I love a
squirting
girl who
so
squirts.
much.
Squirting's
I
fun
love
for
a girl who
everyone.
squirts. Oh, best.
So back when I did used to watch porn. Have you guys ever heard of NoFap?
Yeah.
So I'm 6 years on NoFap. So I haven't jerked off in 6 years.
My friend's on that. He's
It-
on.
but you know what's crazy? It
I
just
think
makes
I
you a
knew
sex
that about
addict.
you. I remember you told me that. Or you said that to someone when I was standing beside you. And
Probably.
I remember hearing that because you were just like right out about it. You were like, yeah, I'm on 6 years no fap. And I was just like,
Yeah, I don't jerk off, but it made me a sex addict instead. So now I just need to fuck all the time. It's horrible.
oh no. What?
But yeah, my favorite porn category was squirt porn, and I fucking love it.
That's also mine.
That's why I got all the toys. I got the fucking vibrators. I got the little Hitachi wand. I got the little bullet.
I have so many.
Okay,
I have
okay.
a drawer designated.
Getting into the
Me too.
porn category, can we talk about like what's everyone's like freakiest porn search?
Okay, let's
Can
do
we-
it.
can we-
Can we talk
Let's do it.
about
Let's
that?
talk about that.
Yeah.
Tell
All right,
us.
I'll go first. Okay, and this is like a touchy subject. I like rape porn. I know it's bad. I know it's really bad, but like I don't know. I just love it. It's really fucking turns me on. Just yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Like it's not like
That's
I want to.
actually really
I don't.
common. No, that's a really
is
common
it
thing for a
common?
woman. Especially if you have a history of sexual assault in your past.
I do. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
no, that's exactly what it is because it's your trauma. It's a trauma bond with your brain, and that makes it. It's really common for women who got raped to have a rape fetish, and that they have fantasies of being raped
Oh,
later
man,
on in
okay,
life,
like,
and
I'm
they're
not
really
trying to-
scared to admit it.
Not trying
But it is actually like super common for women who have
Yeah.
been sexually assaulted and raped.
Okay, for the audience,
To have
don't
that
rape
fetish.
girls.
Don't.
Don't
Yeah,
listen to
Don't.
her.
Oh my
Don't
God!
do
Fuck
it.
no! I will
Do
hunt
it.
you down and murder you.
Make
But,
rape porn. Don't rape people.
Yeah, act it out. Honestly,
We promote consent.
Consensual sex.
Consent and respect.
And respect.
Consensual, vaginal, and anal.
Before you
and
make moves, ask yes.
all that sex.
Ask, like, wait to hear yes 4 times before you make a move, please.
Yes.
I want to get a
yes,
tattoo
yes,
that just says consent.
Yes.
Or like consent and respect.
Like, Jesus.
This is my life motto.
Girls are canceling us.
I know.
like, please.
Watch us have a fucking media scandal just because of this fucking episode because of you girls. God damn.
okay, wait, no, back on the top. Off the topic of rape, violence.
We love it.
rape sex. My weirdest search on Pornhub is the Czechoslovakian glory hole houses.
Oh, I love those.
Oh
I've
my
seen those.
God.
No, those are actually so hot.
Yeah,
ever
I
use
will
a
be
glory hole?
100% honest. I love
You
those.
want
so
to have your legs spread and you're just in
I
a
want to
hole.
be in a box, my legs out,
Yes.
and people are just
yes.
coming in and out.
Not
of
knowing who's fucking me.
fucking,
I
like,
just
so
yes,
turned
just
on
like
right now.
taking me
Oh
and
my
just
God.
like just going at her.
We
Like,
need
no
to make-
regard for me being a human. I am just a pair of legs in a
Yes.
hole.
Chloe,
Yeah,
Chloe,
This man
we're-
is
we're-
just like,
Thank
Chloe,
you. Thank
we're
you.
gonna
That's
fulfill that
perfect.
fantasy. We're gonna make a box in Justin's penthouse.
Just a cardboard box. Just give me a giant cardboard box.
We're gonna have
Chloe.
100 guys on our guest
my
list.
fantasies.
Just
Two
run a
of my
train on you.
fantasies.
I'll do it with you. I'll do it with you.
Two of my fantasies in 1 week.
So we'll have
Like,
2
a bathtub with
boxes,
2 hot
and we'll have a
blocks.
guest list.
Okay,
You actually need to stop.
No,
You're
no, but we
fucking
gotta
turning me
make
on.
money.
You are fucking turning me on. I don't like this.
Oh no.
I'm trying to stay loyal to my 2 girlfriends.
Is this the first time that you? Is this
Your
the first time you can say that you've gotten turned on and didn't like it? Then
I'm not sure. I don't know. I have all these emotions now, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm still a little bit high.
grandma's vagina. Grandma's
Ew.
vagina.
Oh, that actually. You know, that's actually one of my like secrets to fucking not think about my grandma's vagina.
Your secret
But
porn searches?
No. When I'm when I'm having sex and I want to come, but I want to keep going and I don't want to come. It's like stop myself from coming.
Grandma's vagina.
No, I think about my dog getting hit by a car.
Oh my god, that's horrible. I think
Yeah.
I put my cat's head on a stick.
Wow, that's weird. That's really funny. That's a
No, I
weird
had
one.
a really traumatizing nightmare about it when I was 7 one time, and it's just been
Okay.
implanted in my
Well, my
brain.
dog's dead anyway. But yeah, he
he get
died
hit
in
by a car?
2015. No, he didn't. So I like to tell
Sorry,
people he
that
got
was
hit by a car
insensitive,
because
but
it's
that would've
funny.
been really funny.
No, he died from kidney failure. Yeah, he died from kidney failure. I'm not joking. So I actually have a joke where I tell girls that my dog got hit by a car, but he survived and then died from kidney failure. But he didn't get hit by a car. He just died from kidney failure.
Why would you tell people that?
'Cause it's
then?
fun. I don't know. I feel like it's a way I cope. It's like through humor. Like I joke about abortions a lot because I got a bunch of girls pregnant. They had abortions, so I joke about it.
It's fair. My dog
know?
is deaf and blind, so we just make jokes about him being Helen Keller.
Damn.
Like, no, literally, the other day he was
Call your dog
outside,
Helen.
and I opened the door, and I was like Ralph, because that's his name, and he was like standing there, and he was looking at the snow, and he was covered in snow, because he's like a big Bernese Lab mix. So he's got like he's all black, because he's a black Lab, but he's like fluffy like a Bernese, but he's fucking huge. He's like sitting out there, and he's deaf and blind, and he's just enjoying the snow all peacefully. And I'm open the door, and I'm like Ralph, he's just enjoying the snow, and I'm like Ralph. So I go outside, and I like stand behind him, and I'm like, okay, let's see how long it takes him to notice I'm here. So I stand out there for 3.5 minutes. And then I'm like, okay, it's fucking freezing. This was like last week. So I go and I tap him on the butt, and he like jumps up. He's like, oh my goodness, you're here.
That's crazy.
And I was like, Ralph, I've been here for like 5 minutes. He's like, oh my God, let me in, let me in.
Well, I don't imagine he was talking to you. But in
Yes.
conclusion, if you want to
He
stop
goes
yourself
like this.
from coming,
He goes like a dog tone though.
think about your dog getting hit by a car. If you ever like are about to come and you want to stop yourself, just think about your dog getting hit
That
by a
never
car.
happens for me, so
Why you like coming?
yeah.
All right. Well, you know how guys are, right? Guys, like we can last like however much time, and then once you come, it's like you're done. You know, unless you take Cialis.
That's,
So I have
that's the real
I have a
reason why
question
you
for you guys. What would be your if you could give every single guy, every single listener in this podcast, guy listener, advice on how to be better in bed, what would it be?
talk to her, ask what she likes.
So just ask what she likes.
Yeah, it's really not that hard.
Yeah, because every girl likes different stuff. How about you, Ariel?
Well, I mean, like it depends on what.
For you
what
guys,
what
let's
ar-
say
what
let's say a
area?
guy wants to have sex with you and he wants to, or the guy that you're
okay.
having
You know
sex with
what?
right now.
Me personally?
Yeah, for you personally.
Foreplay.
Foreplay,
Do not
foreplay.
underestimate the power of foreplay. Holy
Ears,
shit.
ears,
So what-
neck, calves.
Seriously,
Knees,
a girl will
thighs.
give you like
Foreplay.
way more. Like she will be a
Get
fucking
that
porn
shit wet
star
and
if
stuff.
you
Get
work
it, like
her up
play with it a
first.
bit and just like treat me like
So-
a fucking slut. Get me all fucking wet, and I will do whatever you want. I will be on my knees like.
foreplay. Guys want to get straight to the point, but like girls,
Right,
we
right.
need to be worked up. And if you, it's worth the wait. Trust me, it's worth.
My OnlyFans
working
has some
us
videos
up.
of it if you want proof.
So because most guys just want to shove it in, right?
Yeah, no, but you gotta. Yeah, the anticipation.
But really, the game is the longer, the better.
anticipation. Anticipation is everything.
I slow it down. That's how I escalate on girls, like in bed.
Yeah.
I like to slow it down.
Switch the tempo. Switch the tempo.
That helps too.
Like I
yeah.
like to tease a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. Just like have it out and just like rubbing it against it, but like make them beg for you to put it
Yeah,
in.
that's why I love. I don't know if you guys have fantasies about massages. I love giving girls massages. And
I just like getting a massage. I'm in
and
pain
I
a lot.
love to.
I'm in pain a lot, man. Like
I love to almost like fuck with their head a little bit. Let's say if a girl I'm having sex with for the first time and I know that she's absolutely down, I don't totally go for it right off the beginning. I make it seem like I'm too tired. I'm not sure if I can do it tonight, but I'll
that's
give you.
kind of emotional manipulation.
But I'll give you a massage. How about that?
Oh, okay. Wait, no, I like that, and then you go from there.
I'm not sure if I can have sex with you though.
Yeah. No, I mean,
And then I'll let's say like give her a massage, like rub her in her thighs, like squeeze her ass a little bit,
and then usually,
And then
you,
I
you
like-
get, and then you get turned on,
and then
you're
I like
okay.
graze over.
Then you just
sensitive
stick it
areas.
in and just rail.
Not even yet, right? Until I wait for the point where she's begging for it.
That's fair. Yeah, that's good. As you should.
Yeah.
I wait for a point. I like to be in a position where she wants it more than I do.
God, my ex did that, and that works.
Anyone else kind
That
of turned on right now? I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of turned on, but
And I'm also a really good massage.
Yeah.
Massage.
I'm
I also kinda want a massage as well.
We should definitely have this conversation again later tonight. All of us. All of us.
together in the same room.
Together in the same room while we're all
Minus clothes.
fucked up on drugs.
But we can't have sex with you. That's only a condition.
That's the only condition
fine.
is no sex
Yeah.
because
Just-
I don't want
just
my
massage.
two girlfriends to get upset or jealous if they find out. I'm not joking.
It's okay. I don't want my break to get upset.
It'd be a
Oh my
really
God, I
bad
actually
idea.
really hope
Yeah, we
he
don't
does
need a
not listen to
Rachel
this.
Ross situation, honey.
Oh my God, I honestly really hope he doesn't listen to this.
Shout outs
If
to
you're
her side man.
listening. Honest to God, real talk, Cam. If you hear this, I have no words. I have no words, Cam.
It's okay. Your dynamic with Cam probably will be over by the time we release this episode anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's gonna be a few months.
I have no words.
Sorry, Cam. So sorry.
Not sorry at all. They're lying. They're liars.
Sorry,
Last
it's just
night-
for marketing.
Last night I went to this. Honestly, I don't feel bad hooking up with girls who are with other guys. Like I feel no ways about it.
I don't feel bad hooking up with guys who are with girls because,
That's
like,
good.
realistically, the guy's gonna be a douchebag regardless. So he might as well do it
He's-
with me because if it's good sex, then I
right?
get good
We
sex.
live in a
Right?
world. It's cuck or be cucked.
Like,
You know what I
hey,
I need to
this is what
never
I
bring
think.
you around my boyfriend if I
No,
get
would
one.
never do it to my friends.
Yo,
Oh
guys,
my
guys.
God, no.
I hope so.
Let me know if you guys feel the same
so.
way. I don't feel bad when I hook up with a girl who has a boyfriend because she's gonna do it anyway.
It's her. Well, it's their choice. They're the one that has
You
the
are not
choice
in
to
the
be
wrong.
loyal or not.
She's gonna
I
do
was
it with
literally
fucking
in this situation.
Deshaun.
I was in the middle of the situation last week. I shit you not. He was like, I swear we're not together. We're not dated. And I'm like, Literally everything on social media says the exact opposite. And her messaging me says the exact opposite. But hey, you know what? This is your issue now. Not my chickens, not my farm.
Cuck or be cucked.
You want to lie to me about it? Okay, now I've asked the question. I've stated. So technically, I am not in the wrong now because he said, no, we're not dating. So hey, if they are dating, I can send that screenshot and be like, he told me otherwise, man. I'm sorry, your boyfriend's a piece of shit. But
Wouldn't you rather be the one hooking up with the dude who has a girlfriend rather than your boyfriend cheating on you with another girl?
Are we playing Would You Rather?
I would rather be the other girl rather than
Yeah.
be the girlfriend. I would
Yeah,
rather
straight
be the
up.
other girl
Oh,
than the
no
girlfriend.
shit. Nobody wants to be the fucking person that got cheated on.
It fucking sucks.
Nobody wants that. That sucks. Yeah, that's heartbreaking for anyone. Doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather be the one breaking the hearts. Seriously.
I feel like most people have gone through like at least one. You know, that's what makes us all cynical, right? In
Yeah.
relationships,
Yeah,
is
straight
getting
up.
cheated on one fucking time.
Yeah.
It takes one
Well,
person to ruin
like for
it for the
example,
rest of us.
I went on a
got
date.
beat.
I went on a date last night with a girl, and she's telling me all these things that I'm doing that is kind of like a red flag for her. And she says that I come off too much of a fuckboy. And she's like, "Oh, like I'm used to I'm used to guys, you know, like being chivalrous, opening doors for me, buying me dinner and stuff like that." And I told her, I'm like, "Why the fuck would I do that to you? Like, I just met you. What if you end up being like crazy and being like a bad like person? Like, you could have like 20 other guys that you're sleeping with, right?"
See, I try and mess with guys, and I do that to them. So I'll open the door for them, and I'll hold the stuff for them, and I'll make all the stereotypical men movements just to fuck with them.
That's
So
so
that way they're
sweet.
really confused, and they'll be like,
Wait, what? Am I supposed to be doing this?
That would make me fall in love.
they get so good. It's so funny. I'm like, no, it's fine, baby. I'll get the check. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we can split it. Or I'll just be sitting there, be like, I got the door for you. I opened the car door for you. Be like, you want me to start it and pull it
That's
around?
such
Do
a
you want me to go
sneaky-
get the car and pull it to you? And like, obviously, they're gonna say they're
gonna-
probably
they're
gonna say
gonna-
no if I offer.
They're gonna
but
feel
I've
emasculated.
because they're gonna be like, oh no, I don't want you to do that. I'll do it. So I'll be like, babe, do you want me to go pull the car around because it's cold out? And they're like, no, it's okay. You're in heels. I'll go do it for you.
See, that's the natural manly instinct, right? But I made a point that the reason why I used to be that guy, and I'm sure every single guy that's a fuckboy used to do that as well. The reason why
You
I
admit it.
stopped doing that is because I would do that to girls and they would end up hurting me. And
That's fair. I do that to guys.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, hey, I just bought you dinner. Now you're going to like 4 other dinners with like 4 other guys.
The
now
reason
I'm
I
just,
go on dinner dates is for
and I'm
free
just
food.
like,
I'm just putting that out there. I'm pretty sure
See-
90%
exactly.
of girls
That's
think
why
the
I
same thing.
fucking stopped doing
Chloe,
that.
girls like you are making it tough for girls like me that actually go on dates for real fucking reasons. If I go on a date with somebody, like I'm just trying to get free food.
Chloe,
I can afford to buy a fucking meal for myself. You can too, motherfucker.
That doesn't mean I'm going to.
Hey,
You
what
see,
I said,
here's
I
the
offer
thing.
to pay on the dates. I offer to pay on dates.
Here's the thing. So the fuck girls are fucking it up for the nice guys because the nice guys turn into fuck boys. Now the fuck boys are fucking up for the nice girls,
Thank you.
and it's like a fucking cycle
It's
of
a
just like.
cycle.
Well, yeah, because you can't
Everyone
have two
turning
girls.
each
You
other
can't have
into
a fuck
fuck boy,
girl and a
fuck
fuck
girls.
guy together because then it's just going to be an entire fuck session.
No, but thank you, Chloe, for just continuing the cycle of fuckery.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to
there's
get
a-
with the fuck boy to end the cycle? I can get with the fuck
So
boy to end the cycle.
that's the
Justin,
thing.
what are you doing later?
There's a reason why guys are fuck boys, and there's a reason why girls are fuck boys. They're like fucking each other over.
I love how
Yeah,
you're like
we're
not even in tune.
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm feeling
He's like,
it.
I'm not a fuck boy.
No, my buddy
apply.
Luis Ricardo. So Luis from To Catch a Cheater just messaged me. He said he wants to call us on the podcast. Should I call him right now?
Yeah, call
Go
him.
ahead.
Matt, is there a way we can link the phone to the thing?
Let's call. Oh my god! Yeah, let's fucking call Louise.
I'm gonna call Luis.
Hiya, hiya. Can I get a hiya, hiya, hiya?
Ring, ring, ring.
Can you guys moan for Luis?
Yeah.
When it comes on.
We'll get it. As soon as he answers, can I get a?
Can I get a bacon again?
Yeah, what's up, Justin?
Can I get a hiya, hiya?
Yo, so we got Luis Mercado from To Catch a Cheater in the podcast. What's going on, Luis?
Yo, what's up, dude?
So we got two beautiful OnlyFans girls. We got Ariel. We got Chloe.
Hello. Say hi, Chloe.
Hi.
And we got Luis.
Nobody cares. I think.
So Luis, we're here in the studio, and we decided to call you because we're actually just talking about relationships and cheating. So I was like, who better to call than Luis Mercado from To Catch a Cheater? And so ladies, Luis is an absolute expert with relationships and cheating. So if you have any questions, you can ask him right now.
Okay, well, shit, put us on the spot. All right, well, so what's like an obvious red flag, I guess, for like somebody that's a cheater, like just off the top of your head
Like before meeting someone.
before, yeah,
Is it before dating someone?
yeah, before like dating somebody, like what would you say is like pretty obvious, like okay, yeah, this person's gonna cheat on me. I need to get the fuck out of here right now.
I would say this. I would say you actually already know. So there's a really good book from Malcolm Gladwell called Justin, you might know the name of this one, where he talks about your gut instincts and how they serve as a survival thing. But the point is this. I say this all the time. If girls really wanted like a loyal, good guy, they can easily get that. If you girls are on OnlyFans and have a big Instagram following, I promise you there's guys right now that would push their mom in front of a bus to be with you. Like, they would do anything. They would be loyal, open up doors, bring you flowers, all that stuff. You don't want those men. Who are the men the girls go after? The guys at the bar, the ones that are flirting with their friends, the ones that they know are trouble, and they go for them anyway.
That's not always true.
Luis, why do you think these girls are hanging with us right now? Me and Matt are like the biggest douchebags in the fucking city.
So you admit it.
Okay, but we're
You
not
said you
we're
weren't
not
fuckboys.
dating you though, are we?
No,
You're
Yeah,
We're
not,
not, we're not that stupid.
you're not allowed
the funny
to.
thing is this,
Smart
man.
enough.
Like,
We're not that
Check
fucking
this out.
stupid.
check this out. Guys are the same. If I really wanted like a good, loyal little church girl, you know, I can go get that. But what do we go after? Right? The girl showing her titties
We can
out.
be loyal
pushing
with
her
our titties
ass
out.
Yeah,
I was in a year and a half long relationship and still did OnlyFans during it, and I was very loyal to my ex with my tits out.
I was
Did he cheat on you, or where's this coming from?
We broke up like a week ago, but like the reasons don't
it wasn't
matter.
cheating wasn't a
Cheating
factor.
wasn't involved
It
in
wasn't
it,
a
no.
factor.
I literally grabbed your ass a week ago in the club when I met you.
We broke up like 2 Mondays ago.
Yeah, it was before
If
that.
I'm
She
looking
broke
at
up like 5 minutes before that.
She literally just texted him just now. I'm single. We're breaking
Yeah,
up.
hold on, I kind of want to backdate this. I'm curious. I think it was. No, it was the 4th. I broke up with him on Valentine's Day.
Oh my
That's
god.
so romantic.
Yeah. On the way to.
Right after he gave her a present and stuff.
No, we said we weren't doing gifts because I knew I was gonna do it, and then we went to my house, and then he started an argument. So I was like, "Okay, this is the perfect time. You already started shit." So I was like, "I'm done."
Did you cheat on him?
No,
Why not?
There was no cheating involved.
because
at all.
I was actually I had an opportunity to, but I am not that person. So I looked at him and I was like, respectfully, regardless of my feelings, being done with my relationship, I can't do this because it's not respectful of my current boyfriend.
Sounds healthy. When I broke up with one of my ex-girlfriends, she just beat me. She just like came at me with a broomstick.
I would actually advise if you really love your guy, like you really love him, and you know, like I love this man, right?
Yeah.
If he goes out and fucks up once, let it go, dude.
Oh,
You know,
it was
forgive him.
more. He's got.
Would
he's got a
you
lot of
let
growth
it
he's
go
gotta
if your
do.
girl went out and fucked up once, though?
Say that again?
Would you let it go if your girl went out and fucked up once, though?
No, absolutely not.
Well,
No
then why
chance.
the fuck should we let it go if our guy goes out and fucks up? How the fuck
Because
is that
men-
fair?
Because
no,
men and women are not the same.
no.
Dude, I love you,
Equality.
Luis. I love you. I was just gonna say, we're just not the same. We're not equal.
Nah.
Everyone wants to think men and
No,
women are
look, let me
equals.
explain.
We're not.
Let me
No,
explain.
you
Let
all
me-
can
let
suck
me
a dick.
explain.
Suck a dick.
Bro.
Suck a dick.
Don't even.
There's
Wait,
no-
Justin,
That
who am
was
I
a
talking
joke.
to?
I'm not. I'm gonna answer that for you right now, and he was joking because there's no way that he thinks that.
Luis, drop some
No,
knowledge.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking. But look, let me explain to you girls why, so you guys can understand. Because look, modern day
Yes,
society
please
is trying
mansplain to
Sure. So modern day society is trying to explain to women that we are all the same. Men and women are not the same. We should be treated the same. Absolutely, we're all humans. But in terms of biology and what we naturally gravitate towards,
Okay,
let
wait.
me ask you this. Let me
I
ask you a
actually
question.
no.
Let me
I
ask you a
agree with you.
question.
I agree with you. We are not biologically the same. However, everyone deserves to be treated with the same amount of respect, regardless of gender,
And
race, or
aren't we all
sexuality.
striving towards equality regardless of the fact that this might be a fucking, the way that society is right now? Shouldn't we still strive to be better?
So let me ask you girls a question. And
Oh, you
just
can't
see if
answer
we
my
see
question
things
though.
eye to eye.
You can't answer my question.
gonna
You're gonna
answer
answer. You're gonna answer my question with a question. Okay.
I'm going to answer it. Yeah. So check this out. If you're dating a guy and you love that guy, right? What do you think? Honest answer. If you were to tell your man, babe, I love you. I love you. And I understand that you have desires to like look at other women and all this stuff. And I love you, but if you wanted to go out and fuck other girls, I'm okay. I'm totally okay with that.
It's called an
Right?
open
Now check this
relationship.
out. Now do the reverse. If a guy and a girl are dating, and a guy were to tell a girl, hey, babe, I love you, but if you want to go out and fuck other guys, I'm totally cool with that. There's a big difference
Open
that
relationship.
men, if you allowed your boyfriend to go out and fuck other girls, he would do it. And any
No.
guy that's truthfully being honest would want, if he's honest,
No.
if he's being honest with himself, he would want to.
Man,
I
The
can tell
reason
you
he
right.
doesn't is
I can tell you right now
I
for a fact,
disagree.
my current ex has not fucked anyone
Yeah,
since we were
I
together
know. I
last.
disagree
I'm
with
not
that
saying he will.
wholeheartedly.
I'm not saying he will. I'm saying if you allowed him to.
I do
thought we
allow
were
him
gonna
to.
get some
We have the
actual-
agreement. He can sleep with other people.
I
I can
really
sleep with
thought
other
we were gonna
people.
get some good information.
So you're still
but
together.
We're not.
Oh,
We're on a
well, there you
break.
go. But the point is this. So check this out. Most girls, their natural hardwiring is if a guy tells them, hey, babe, you can go out and fuck other guys, they're going to be like, ew, fuck no. What the hell's wrong with you? I don't want to fuck other guys. Like, they just want to be with their man. Most guys naturally want to be with more than one woman.
Not same.
Do you guys agree
I
with
would
that?
rather
Can we start
be.
with that, or
I would rather be in a polyamorous or an open relationship than be in a confined
So
relationship.
you're
with one man.
basically saying that most men are dogs. You're all just a bunch of fucking whores.
My ex was a golden retriever.
Good to know. Nice to know you're.
play fetch with them.
I'm a Chihuahua.
I had him trained. He would sit,
know-
he would sit, stay, and run as a set.
It's a good
I'm a
thing.
My
cute
coat was
little
like 4
Chihuahua.
kilometers away. I was like, babe, I'm cold. And he was like,
It's a good thing you don't speak for the male species because honestly,
I
you'd
do,
be
though.
doing them a disservice if you did.
Luis has over 1 billion
I do,
views
though.
on social media with a B.
That's fantastic, but I can't say I agree with his theories.
That's
Sure,
fair.
it doesn't matter whether she agrees or
Respect
not.
your
it's just
opinions, though,
factually
man.
true.
Everyone is entitled
But
to
it's not
their own
even an
opinions.
opinion. Justin, guys, speak on it. If a
So-
girl was cool if you fucked other women, most guys would want to do it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
fair.
actually dating a girl who pretty much said that. She's like, I understand, if you want to go see other girls, as long as you come home to me. And I'm like, oh, cool. Good
I
to
have
know.
no issues
And
with
I'm
an
not
open
saying
relationship as long as
everybody-
there is. Hear me out. Wait, no, sorry to interrupt you, but as long as there are terms to it, there has to be open communication, and there has to be like a trust, some base of trust between you, and you have to have a set of boundaries, and that's all it takes, and then you can have an open relationship or
I agree.
one-sided open relationship. There just has to be that communication, because where it goes wrong and where it becomes on the disrespect part is when there is that lack
It's
of
lying.
communication. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's all it is it's you can do whatever you'd like. You can fuck as many people as you like, but it's the communication part of it. Like you can have a very mature open relationship. Like me and my ex current partner, we're on a break. And he and I are on great terms. We talk every day. However, we are not in the stable place to be in a relationship right now, and we communicated that. And we were able to communicate like, "Hey, I want to see some other people while we're together, but I'm not going to fall in love with anyone else because I know at the end of the day I want to marry him. So
That's awesome.
that's all it takes is the communication. So I agree with you. However, where I think your faults are is the lack of communication that most people have, and that's where the misconception comes in and the miscommunication.
Oh, I agree with that too. I actually encourage guys to say, look, if you want to do that, just say it.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be surprised how many girls would just be
Also,
appreciative of the fact that you're being honest.
exactly. If they don't want to do it, then no, you find a new girl.
Yeah, there's no need to lie.
That means that that's not your soulmate. If you
100%.
can't be 100% open with the person you're with, then you're not supposed to be with that person. So like,
Yeah.
100%.
I think that
Shit.
that's your sign that you should not be with them anymore. Because if you can't,
I gotta
look
break
at
up
them
with my
and be like,
girlfriends.
do it. Because part of a relationship is building that healthy communicative boundaries to build that future with someone. I know
I agree.
that I want to build
Chloe,
a future with my ex or with my current.
I agree with Chloe.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, I know that I want to build a future with Cameron at the end of the day. I love him to death. However, currently I am in no place to be in a stable relationship. Neither is he. We are both individually working on ourselves to better our future in a relationship together.
I like it.
I feel that way towards a lot of girls. I'm just very open and honest. Like I'm just not in the
And
position
that's all it takes.
to settle. You know?
I find it
just
really
have to
difficult to
say
be
that.
honest with the girls I'm actually into. I feel like I can be honest with the girls I'm just hooking up with.
Because you're scared of rejection with them. And that's because that's your fear of, I actually
Yeah,
have an
for sure.
interest. This is more of just, this is more of a fling to me. If I open up, what if they leave
True.
me? I'm going to feel the pain from that.
It's true. Yeah. That's what it
And
is.
that's just all it is. And then
That's what
you
it is.
have to go through that hurt because realistically in life, you're going to get hurt. So you just have to, you can't be afraid to fall because if you fall, it hurts
Exactly.
more.
Guys, you're
If
making me
afraid
lose
to
my
fall,
boner.
It hurts more.
My penis is like super like flaccid.
Sorry,
right now.
we went from like some hardcore sex shit to like this, but anyway.
It was just before we called you. We were like, it was all sexual and shit. And I'm like, dude, I feel asexual right now. Goddamn.
I've actually been through periods of time where I've considered whether or not I was asexual.
Yeah, bro. Next home in Toronto, Justin. How me come on the podcast, bro? It's hard when I'm not there in person. But,
Dude, come visit this month.
all right, bro. Well, let me bounce off and I'll let you guys get back.
All right, brother. Good talking to you, man.
All right, man.
It was nice
Thanks
to
for
see you.
coming off.
Nice to meet you, I guess.
Bye, girls.
Bye.
Peace.
Love Luis. He's a G.
That was
Damn.
interesting.
He's actually,
Oh my God, I got a little emotional.
Don't agree
dude,
with all
you
of
guys
his
got
opinions,
heated.
but
No,
he got-
fucking
no, but
emotional.
honestly, like side note, I fucking loved that. It was great content. It's gonna make such good fucking content. That's why I was laughing. This is the content. I was just like trying to like spice shit up by just saying like controversial shit because like good
No,
content.
but
Honestly,
Chloe,
like
that
I
was
was a
really-
fan of him
that was
before
really
this,
intense.
not after. To be honest, I don't agree with a lot of the
Ariel.
shit he said, and like I totally understand like where you're coming from, Chloe, but like he just it's
I don't agree with
dating
anything he
is
said.
like hold on. I'm saying this as somebody I don't know how I feel like I'm the oldest person in this room. Am I not? I'm the oldest person in this room, right?
Yes, mommy.
Yeah. So from experience, I just want to say, dating. Listen, when you get to my age, okay,
We're
and
just-
dating
we're, like,
becomes
roughly the same age.
shut up. When
Whoa,
dating becomes
feisty.
serious,
All right.
okay, it's a whole different story. Like I will not fucking date somebody now unless it's worth my time because my time is very fucking important to me, and it really upsets me. Just like when people just like they fucking treat relationships like they're these just these bullshit things that you can fuck around with. Like people get hurt. You can change a whole person's fucking personality from a wrong relationship. You know?
Yeah, because you can take away, let's say if you date them for 3 years, you can take away 3 years out of a person's life.
Yeah, it's a lot.
If you do them wrong.
Not just that, but you can also like add another 3 years of pain onto like
Exactly. And
somebody-
trauma, yeah. If you're not ready for it and
Sure.
you let someone down, especially if you love them, it's just like, fuck, like it fucked up, you know?
Damn. Ariel, don't be sad.
Yeah,
don't be
no,
sad.
sorry.
Just so you know, I'm in the same fucking boat as you. I actually agree with a lot what you're saying because, like, I think the traditional concept of monogamy is just—it's such a beautiful thing, but it's just so unrealistic because of the way human beings are wired. I've had girlfriends who want to go fuck other guys too. I've had relationships where I was madly in love with my girlfriend, but I just really want to be with other girls, and so I told it to my girlfriend. So we balanced it by having threesomes with the girls, and the only rule was I couldn't fuck other girls unless, like, if she wasn't there. Right. And so, yeah, but relationships can be really, really fucking intense and
yeah,
really
they suck.
painful, you
They
know?
fucking suck.
No, I know they suck.
Oh
It's okay,
my God,
Ariel.
I'm
We
so
love
sorry.
you.
No, guys,
We love you.
It's because I'm drinking. I don't drink often, and it's making me emotional.
No, but honestly, I think we've all been there.
Relationships are hard.
It's like
It's fucking hard.
bringing up like memories.
So this is, I don't really talk about this. Definitely on social media, but I'm gonna share a story. I was in bed with a girlfriend of mine. I was madly in love with this girl, and I thought I was gonna fucking marry her. And so I'd actually broken up with her, and I had her move out of my place. And I realized that I actually did love her, and I did want to be with her. I just needed a bit of space. So, because we're living together, we're traveling together. I was paying for everything. I was taking care of her. She loved me. She was working with my company. She was like doing so much with me and for me, spending all her time with me. I was madly in love with this girl. I thought I'm going to break up with her because I just wanted space. But it turns out I just wanted a bit of space. That was it. Yeah. You know? And by the time I was ready to like fully like 100%, jump back in there, she was already fucking another dude.
Oh my God.
I literally felt like I lost my soul. And I didn't know. She was fucking a guy behind my back. I was laying in bed with her one night, and she's like deleting pictures off her phone. I randomly clicked like the deleted folder on her iPhone, and I saw dick pics. And it was like...
Man, I'm so sorry.
It was devastating for me.
I am so sorry.
I was in the room.
Matt, were you there?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Weren't we like having the cops called on us because you guys were like
No. So
screaming at each other?
we were screaming at each other. You were in the couch, and because Matt was living with me at the time, he was crouching on my couch, and my fucking neighbor heard us just like screaming at each other, and she like came over. She's like, "I'm gonna call the cops. What the fuck's going on?" Because we weren't like physically fighting. We're on like other sides of the room, and because I had her phone, and she's like trying to like get her phone from me, and she was just like screaming at me, and then my neighbor almost called the fucking cops, and so she grabbed her phone, left, and I literally packed up all my shit in a bag, and I just booked it was like 5 a.m, and I booked a flight to Mexico. I literally booked a flight to Cancun because I was literally thinking, I'm like, fuck, if I'm gonna deal with this shit, I wanna go deal with it on the fucking beach, not in like the middle of winter. And so I packed up all my shit, booked a flight for 9 a.m, like 4 hours from then, and I just jumped in an Uber to the airport, fell asleep on the airplane. I woke up in Mexico, and I was just like, what the fuck? It was fun. And then she actually came to visit me. So she like texted me eventually being like, I'm so sorry, this and that. And I actually ended up flying her to come hang out with me, and then, pretty much confirmed, like, she's fucking another guy. Hey, I was fucking other girls too. But it was just such a fucking horrible thing to go through because, like, me and this girl were madly in love with each other. There was no reason for us to be doing this. She was only fucking, straight up, she was fucking other guys to get back at me because she was upset because we had a foursome with these girls and she was jealous of one of them. And it was just like bad communication.
Unhealthy.
It was just...
You know what? It all comes back to communication. Like I said, everything comes down to communication.
Straight up.
Everything comes down to communication.
And it was fucking devastating. I felt like I lost my fucking soul. And I went on like a sex rampage. I would just fuck so many girls. I probably hooked up with like almost 100 girls that year. Just trying to like fill the void. It was like, I sound like a slut, I know. But like, I was just like, I was like snorting ketamine. I didn't drink, right? But I was like fucking just like crying every fucking night, crying myself to sleep. I'll call like one of my ex-girlfriends from Australia and cry on the phone with her like while I fall asleep. It was fucking crazy, crazy traumatic shit.
Yeah.
And like, it literally took me probably 2 years to get over this girl because I literally thought like I could have this woman's babies. I met her. I moved to Mexico to live with her dad and her mom and her, and they pretty much said like, like we give you fucking our daughter, and like they're giving the blessing essentially to like marry this chick, and I'm like. So I completely agree with what you're saying. Like relationships can be so fucking traumatic.
It is, yeah. It literally can totally change you as a person.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I'm so sorry you went through that. Like that's fucking
up. And what's beautiful about it though, it made me so careful to not just jump in relationships and really try to get to know someone now.
I just hope it didn't make you cynical though.
It did. That's why I always joke about cheating.
See, that's the thing,
that's why I always joke about abortions and cheating.
Right?
It's just fucked up.
No, but that's the thing, right? Like and me too. Like I like I love to imagine that one day I'll fucking be married with kids way down the road, not anytime soon. But at the same time, I'm like, is that even possible in like today's day and age? Like no one's fucking faithful anymore. And I just don't know, like, it doesn't matter how wonderful a guy can be to me. Like, I just don't know if I can trust somebody with every single boyfriend I've been with has cheated on me. Every single one. Everyone. So, like, what's to say that the next one isn't going to do that? It's just, it sucks. Mm-hmm. It sucks. Anyway.
Here's the issue is also you get addicted to those kind of traumatic experiences, and then you're subconsciously addicted to the behavior from guys that, that those behavioral patterns. So if your ex-boyfriend's all cheated on you, you're going to be attracted to that type of, like, kind of douchey fuckboy behavior, whether you realize it or not, and very subconsciously. So you'll meet guys who, like, say they're like logically loyal, but your subconscious brain's picking up on the subtle cues and you're attracted to it. And so you're like constantly going for guys who
because people like patterns. People are addicted to the patterns.
I'm actually addicted to the pattern of like having a girlfriend, breaking their heart, and they like my pattern is like it's like the same relationship over and over and over, where it's like in the end my girlfriend ends up fucking another guy to spite me.
Well, you see the pattern. You made the point last night that you see that the girl I was hanging out with last night, you're like, dude, she reminds me of your ex-girlfriend.
All the girls you hang out with remind you of your ex-girlfriend. Straight up.
So it's like this like pattern, you know?
Yeah.
But hey,
We should wrap up.
what can you do? Yeah, let's wrap up.
Can we wrap up on a positive note?
Yes,
It's their crying and traumatic stories and all this like sad shit and
Yeah, let's get back onto a sexy note. Let's something sexy we can talk about before we end this.
Penises.
I have like
podcast.
3 new sex tapes up on my OnlyFans. You should go
Can we see
subscribe
them?
and see them.
Can you show us right now?
No.
Damn.
Wait, I have a question.
Show us your tits.
Show us your titties.
tits.
Show us your tits.
Can I?
Can we do that?
I think we can censor
Can
it.
Wait,
I
can
think
you
so.
censor
Okay, let's do
it?
it.
Yeah.
I'll censor it. I'll censor it.
totally do it
Okay,
if it's
honestly,
censored.
I want to see your tits.
Let's
Take them
censor
out.
it.
Take them out.
You saw my tits already.
Did I? No, I didn't. Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Those are beautiful tits.
Thank you.
Those are like fucking beautiful titties. Damn. I love it.
You heard it here first,
As you
guys.
said.
Beautiful tits.
I want to show mine too.
God bless you.
I'll see your
Tits
tits, guys.
so it's
God bless
equal.
North America.
Mine are
You
bigger.
guys don't have to be censored.
You
so
know, a
let's
couple
see
weeks
those
ago, I was in
titties.
Egypt. I was traveling Egypt, and I didn't see any titties in Egypt. I'm just so grateful we live in Western society. I'm so grateful we live in North America, where you can see beautiful white girls' titties. God bless North America, guys.
Wait, are you?
God bless.
Are
North
you? Are you?
God
white?
bless Canada. Am I what?
Are you white?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it's a joke because I remember earlier. Never mind.
She's not white.
We made a joke earlier about like she's well because
because when I went to Cuba, I got mistaken for our taxi driver's daughter.
Oh my God. You kind of look, when I first met you, I was like, are you Latina?
Yeah, no. People kept coming up. They would come up to our taxi driver because we were walking with him. 'cause he
he's
came
like,
to watch
no,
a game
she's
with us.
Canadian.
And he would literally. They would come up. They'd be like, your daughter's so beautiful. He's like, that's not my
Gracias,
daughter.
senor.
No, he looks. He's like, that's not my daughter. Please stay away from her.
All right, let's wrap it up. Just
Okay.
conclude.
I-
And any last
Wait,
words?
I need my boner back before we fucking end the episode.
No, because battery's gonna die.
It's not work. I'm more.
Oh my.
Wait, you want me? How would I
Matt,
I motorboater?
I don't.
Can you
Want me to
motorboater?
motorboater?
Can you motorboater?
please
Wait,
motorboater?
you gotta do it again for the vlog. Hold up.
You have to censor.
We're definitely gonna censor this out.
Okay, good. Go.
Ready?
The nose
Love
piercing
it.
on my
I fucking love it.
Okay, hold on. The camera died.
The camera died?
No, let's wrap it up. Just wrap it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that works. That's
Well,
fine.
guys-
We're stopping anyways.
Hey guys.
Thank you so much for listening to the Wingman podcast. I don't even know what episode this is. I took way too many drugs.
69.
I must
My
say
order
though,
from A&W was 69 yesterday. And
I must say
screamed.
that this was a very interesting episode.
I love
So
this
sorry for all the
episode. This
emotions.
was so fun.
I'm so sorry for the roller coaster of experiences. And I also gotta say, go check out these girls. What's your Instagram?
Chloe Maria with a K, so it's KHLOEMARIAA.
And what's your Instagram?
Mine is Ariel Obey. ARIELLEAUBE.
And I'm Justin Mark. Check me out on YouTube, Justin Mark. We just hit 100,000 subscribers. Gang. What up? Only took me 8 motherfucking years. And go check out my Instagram, DrunkJustin2. Go check out Matt Levine on Instagram, Matt.Levine. And make sure to subscribe to our podcast.
Obviously.
Click the bell notification
Yo.
so you're notified of new videos.
Let's turn up tonight.
We're on TikTok. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple.
I follow you guys on Spotify.
Good to know.
Yo, let's turn up tonight.
Supported.
We're hitting the club tonight. We're going to eat some sushi. The sushi's here, by the way, ladies.
Oh, yes, I forgot about the sushi.
And
again.
we'll talk to you guys soon.
We ordered it like 2
See you in a new
hours ago.
video. Peace out.
Bye, guys.